What is happening, guys? My name is Hades. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Welcome back to some more Call of Duty Mobile. So my past two videos, of course, minus the two videos of me thanking y'all for all the massive support and positivity you guys have given me. But besides that, you guys have just been going crazy, and I am really excited to play Call of Duty Mobile for you guys again. And I'm gonna be having a lot of fun when the 25th comes around, I guess, because I'm gonna be playing the fuck out of some hardcore. I'm gonna try to get as much of these one shot guns done. But I am also going to be, once that does start, I'm gonna actually, I don't know which one I want to change. I want one of these guns, I want one of these to be more of a challenge type, where I'm just, I'm just trying to, get diamond on every gun. I genuinely don't know how good this game is. Also, not how I don't know. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get it done pretty quickly. When it comes down to me using fully auto weapons in hardcore, while for diamond, you know. Also, I don't know why, but only one of my nostrils have been fucking clogged for a little while now, and it's genuinely so annoying. Anyways, yeah, so this video is pretty much just gonna be, you know, the normal Call of Duty type of videos, where I'm just sitting here, now the normal type of Call of Duty videos, where I'm just sniping, and I'm trying to hit some snipes. I know I'm not going to be able to hit clean shots as of right now, at least, because I'm still trying to mentally recover from having an overwhelming amount of aim assist. And, dude, like, it's also very jarring to go from a game like Urban Heat, because, dude, Urban Heat's movement was was genuinely crazy. Like, I'm shocked that I started to be able to keep up with it, and genuinely that's why I kind of wanted to go from playing Urban Heat back to Call of Duty Mobile, just so that way I'm not constantly on that state of mind where I'm just like, okay, I have to be able to move quickly, or else I'm basically fucked. Like, obviously with Call of Duty, I'm still pretty much on that mindset, because, I mean, let's be honest, if you don't have movement down, you're kind of fucked in the realm of being able to have a sustaining life in this game. But, like, the movement is not, like, out of control like what Urban Heat is, Urban Heat was, sorry. And it's just fucking funny to see me, a fairly decent sniper, going from a game where it was genuinely harder to snipe, and not because, like, the aim assist was like dampered down or anything, but because the aim assist was genuinely heightened too much. Like, there was too much aim assist. And if I'm able to give any word of advice to the developers, bring down the aim assist. Like, you don't have to bring it down to, hell, you could bring it lower than Call of Duty Mobile. I would be perfectly fine with it. But just bring down the AA. Because, especially with, like, players like me who come from Call of Duty Mobile, which I'm sure that there will be a lot of players that come from COD Mobile to your game. We want it to be more of a smoother transition. Like, obviously you don't have, if you don't want to, you don't have to switch your whole movement system around. Now, would I highly recommend you do that? Yes, because coming from a Call of Duty player, especially Call of Duty Mobile player, where unlike the main games, movement is not really, it's required, but not like over the top slide canceling and having to know exactly where stuff is at all times. Like, coming from that, yeah, it's going to have to, it's genuinely going to have to be brought down a fair amount. But like, coming from a Call of Duty Mobile player, the community, the fan base that, or like a bit of the fan base that I'm guessing you kind of want on your game, or at least for me, if I was trying to be a alternative shooter, I would be wanting to try to be an alternative shooter to Call of Duty, and just take some of their players, and maybe not forever, obviously, but like at least until, coming from me, I've always been one who doesn't look for a Call of Duty killer. I just look for like Call of Duty alternative, because I mean, Call of Duty really, the only way Call of Duty dies is if Activision itself kills off Call of Duty. And I don't care how much people don't like that, it's true. Activision is the only one who can truthfully kill off Call of Duty, kill off the monster that they fucking created. And like, just Call of Duty in general, especially with Call of Duty Mobile right now, with how down in the dirt gutter it is, dude, if you make it a way smoother transition from playing, say, Call of Duty, for example, to playing Urban Heat, where, while yes, you can feel the aim assist, it is not as prevalent as right now it is in Urban Heat, right? And people who watched my videos on Urban Heat can just see how fucking massive the aim assist really is. Like, the aim assist, especially for me, somebody who tries to aim mostly on their own with a little bit of help with the aim assist, you know, like how you should be doing it. For somebody like me, it's harder to get used to that aim assist, because it's hard to get used to that aim assist because I'm used to the Call of Duty aim assist, where while yes you can visibly see the AA in this game, it's not as prevalent. That's the best way I can describe it. It's not as prevalent as it is in Urban Heat. And what I will say is, I do hope that we do get a actual like, what's it called? I'm trying to think of names. Hold on. Well, yes, I do genuinely hope we get a mobile version of X-Defiant. I also, and the reason why I say I actually just want a mobile version of X-Defiant is because I know that Ubisoft can actually make a decent shooter game. They literally did it with X-Defiant. So all they would have to do is just transfer the stuff and port it over to mobile. Maybe render down the graphics a bit more, than render down the graphics, and then boom, you're good. But like, just please, coming from a Call of Duty player who played your game for a while, like, I played the game for a couple hours every single day for a little while there, just because I just loved the game so much. The only issue with the game was, for me, the only issue with the game was the aim assist. And I know for the main player base that it was meant for the urban heat aficionados, it doesn't really matter. But like for me, somebody who comes from Call of Duty Mobile, who is a part of that community that you kind of want on your game, and you want on the game, that's, and them saying this game is actually fucking great for a Call of Duty alternative, you want them to be on your side. You don't want them to be like, this game sucks because of how much AA there is, this game sucks because of this game sucks because of that. Like, you want to be smart about how you do it. You want to be able to say, hey, yeah, I made these players that were Call of Duty players from the get-go. I made them switch over from Call of Duty to playing either a mixture of Call of Duty and my game, or to playing solely my game. That's where I come from when it comes to that situation. Like, I want to try to like make a Call of Duty alternative, not the Call of Duty killer, which, I mean, obviously for some people it will kill Call of Duty for them. I mean, it's not really hard to kill Call of Duty for a lot of people at this point. I mean, just look at the fact that Call of Duty and Activision altogether Activision, should I say, have not really been listening to their player base. Like, they really haven't, especially for the Call of Duty Mobile team. They don't really listen to the community. They do what they want, which to a point is good, yes. But along with it being good, it is also a very dangerous situation, because then they don't want to listen to these people because they are like, oh, they don't know what would be good for this game. And, well, yes, I do agree with that. To a point, not everybody will know what would be good for this game, but take it from like me and other, maybe not from me, but like from other players in the community that have given you fairly good compromises. Either like, and what I'll say is, to the people who are saying nerf the USS-9, we already know they won't be doing that. So I would rather have them, since they've already made it very, 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 very obvious to us that they're not going to be nerfing this gun that we've been begging for a nerf for basically since it came out. How about we compromise and we bring every gun, and let's make every gun as strong as this, as said USS-9. Boom. Then there's no issue, because each and every gun is as good as each other, right? Like, that's my big thing with that whole nerf USS-9. Do I think it should be nerfed? Yes, but they've made it very obvious right now. They've made it obvious now that they are not going to be doing that. They are not going to nerf that USS-9. So instead of nerfing it, how about we let them do what they're doing right now, which is literally buffing every gun, maybe not every single gun, but damn near every gun, to be on the same playing field as said USS-9. Boom. Happy compromise. No gun's better than the other. Like, that's my big thing, is just us as a community just kind of need to stop bitching and moaning about, oh, they need to nerf this, they need to buff this, they need to nerf this, they need to do this, they need to do that. Like, they're doing what they see best for the community. And while, yes, not everything is a good thing, what they're doing with the USS-9, since they've made it obvious that they don't want to they don't want to nerf the USS-9, they're buffing other guns, they're buffing every other gun to have it be on the same competitive field as the USS-9. That is a good way to do it. If you don't nerf something, buff everything else. Boom. Again, I personally think that us as a whole fucking community, us as a player base for the Call of Duty mobile player base, needs to stop bitching and complaining about the fact that they're not nerfing this USS 9 when they are making it obvious that they are not going to nerf the USS 9 ever. But what they are doing is they are buffing other guns. Literally, I would imagine that, or I would at least hope that they are going to be buffing every gun, so that way each and every gun competes with each and every gun. Just some food for thought there, you know. I'm sorry for going on that little tangent there about us, the community, having to stop bitching and complaining about that. But yeah. So I guess best way to say this is, if you guys do enjoy more of these sit down, talk, and just yap about random bullshit, whether it's gaming related or not, let me know. And also, please do also let me know when this whole thing is, what am I trying to say here? Let me know if you guys do enjoy these types of videos where I just sit down and yap for a couple of minutes about literally nothing, or pretty much nothing. And also, yeah. Also, please just let me know if you also enjoy more content revolved around the game and me more yapping. Because I know I personally really enjoy these videos as much as I enjoy the mental health videos. But I want to know what you guys feel about these videos. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to be trying to play some ranked on Urban Heat, so that way I can make a fair video on this thing that I've been wanting to do for a little bit now. I'm not going to go in depth with this, but I'm going to just say that it's going to have something to do with ranked. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Peace.